Everything I see at this game is the most thought out tactical assault on the lonely man's psyche. Look at this strategical feat placing on top of everything else, already appealing to your yearnings. Actual nuke for birth rates.
我们可以看到这个我们在这个大休息室当中啊，其实我们也是设置了很多不同的一些互动的一些环节。
啊，也就是说，在这个大休息室里面，可以根据角色可能会触发一些就是他们专属的一些一些动画。
对，因为啊，我们刚刚也说到，就是我们
These are the guys that. Yep. We're probably going to see AI girlfriends become more popular in the next 5 years. So I remember back in the day where like having a body pillow was like a meme that only like fat, weird losers did. And now people think it's funny and it's cute. So what's going to happen is that, no, it is, but there's a lot of, here's the difference. There's a lot of fat, weird losers now. Like I have one. Now somebody gave it to me, but I still have one. Now it's mandatory. I think what's going to happen is like guys and people now, I think that they believe that, I'm going to think of a way to put this that makes sense. I think guys, like, you no longer can like look forward to like having a girlfriend. For a lot of guys, that's what they think. And I think that there are so many people that are in that position that it will become socially normalized because of how many people are affected that way. So it won't be normalized in a way that, you know, it's like a good thing, but it'll be normalized in a way that it is just the way it is. It's kind of like the way that like strip clubs are, or like looking at porn is and stuff like that. So it won't even be like judged negatively, like being bald. I mean, some people will judge it negatively, but I think that what's going to end up happening is that culturally judging it negatively will be very popular until it becomes good enough for it to be fulfilling. And then judging it negatively will be seen the same way that nowadays people see people that are like, it'll be considered like punching down, because the people that need like their online girlfriends will be seen as like, I think they'll always be seen as losers, but they'll be seen with a form of pity. And because of that, people will be sympathetic towards them. And so in 20 years, it might be considered like improper or politically incorrect to make fun of people that have internet AI girlfriends. Like fat people now. Exactly. I think that's what's going to happen. Clip it. Clip it. We going to see it. That's unhinged. That's how you know it's true. That's how it is. Because here's the thing, right? Is that it's easy to predict what's going to happen in the future if you assume the truth, which is that people are stupid. If you understand the way that people think, you can know what's going to happen. Everyone must have an AI girlfriend or boyfriend. It's the law. Well, I don't know about that. What if fat weird people want boyfriends? Oh, that's fine. There's an app for that. It's like a mod. You know, you can get it on Nexus Mod, something like that, right? Do you feel like it's come to this because of how people were treated previously, like a pendulum? No, I don't think so. I think the reason why it's really popular and the reason why it pops off now is because of the fact that, like, a lot of guys, I think that people have been separated from the benefits of their work, and they've been separated from the benefits of any sort of, like, meaningful, gainful employment that has any fulfillment. So what ends up happening is that, like, whenever you're a guy, like, let's say you're in, like, in a lot of ways, I'm kind of like an elitist, right? I think that some people are just born with less talent points than others. This is something I believe. Now, there's a degree of, like, you can improve it, right? You can level up yourself, but everybody's got a different hard cap, right? And so there are some people that are, like, towards the, I'd say, like, bottom 30% of, like, guys. And I think that with male IQ distribution, this is, like, again, me getting outside of, like, what I really know about, so I could be wrong about this. But my understanding is that male IQ distribution versus female IQ distribution, even though it averages the same, the tail ends of male IQ distribution are more populated than female IQ distribution on a bell curve. So what that means is there's a lot of dumb guys, right? There's a higher variability, right? And so that's the way it works. That's at least what I believe the way it works. And so because of that, you've got a lot of really, really dumb guys that can't figure anything out. They can't figure out how to use a computer. They can barely figure out how to use their phone. How can a person like that, here's the question, how can a person like that contribute anything to society? Ask that question. How can they do anything that will be beneficial? They can't. They're like bots. Right? They can't. Exactly. And so what ends up, so eugenics, I got it. No, I'm not saying eugenics. When did I ever say that? I never said that. I'm saying this is what's going to happen. Yeah, this is what's going to happen. Manual labor. Yeah, but you're going to have robots and like people that do that themselves. And yeah, anyway, they could have skill points in physical trades. Maybe, maybe not. There's some people that are just dumb at everything. It happens. And so it's not the same average. Women are smarter on average and men dominate both ends. I don't know. But I think the general point's the same. So I think that guys, what's going to happen is that they're going to be increasingly more and more separated from... They're going to be more separated from any sort of fulfillment in their life. They're going to be losers in society. They're going to be poor. They're not going to have anything. And it's only going to get worse. Because, like, that barrier to entry for being able to live a successful, happy life is going to get harder and higher over time. That's what's going to happen. And so, Jordan Peterson said 12% or so can't even join the military. He's talking about the 81 or 84 IQ distinction, is that if the military qualifies you at an 84 or something low 80 IQ, they will literally not allow you in because you're stupid. And so that's what it is. Doomer mentality is bad. It's not a See, the thing is that it's not a doomer mentality to see the truth. And I think that's the problem that people have, is that they don't want to look at it the way that it is. Also, people with history of mental health disorders like depression and anxiety prevents enlistment. Yeah, true. So we need government programs to prop those people up, right? Well, we could either... So there's two ways to solve the problem. You could have government programs to, take care of these people, like universal basic income, or you can turn them into food like Soylent Green. Those are pretty much... You either do one or the other. Right? So it's, like, it could be either one. We'll see what happens. Actually, yeah, we could basically process poor people into food and eat them. But anyway, yeah, so this shit's going to happen. It's going to get way more popular. Like, y'all have no idea how popular this shit's going to get. And it's going to be people's entire lives. People are going to live their entire life on the internet getting fixated on this shit. Cannibalize people? Yeah. No, but poor people, not everyone can be rich. There needs to be poor people for other people to be rich. The problem isn't that people are poor. The problem is that people's poorness creates a situation where they can't even have basic human dignity. That's not the issue. Like, it's people aren't unhappy with being poor necessarily. They're unhappy with not being able to maintain their daily things and be able to take care of themselves. Like, there's a very big difference between being able to take care of yourself and not. Poverty's a spectrum? Yeah, it's a spectrum. Make protein bars out of people? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, you could take, like, all the homeless people and then turn them into protein bars. And then sell them at Planet Fitness. Yeah, I could see that. You have to process... Oh, that's true, yeah, because there'd be fentanyl in them, and so that... Yeah, that's... Ooh, fuck. Yeah, you'd have to have, like a filtering system to, like, get that out. No, that's a... Yeah, fuck. We'd have to figure it out. Well, if it's low fat, I don't know. Yeah, how do you get the drugs out? And then we're addicted to them? Yeah, well, that would be good, right? Then the people become addicted to eating homeless people. Oh, that'd be... I like that. That's creative. I really like that. And anyway, so yeah, this is what's going to happen for guys. And I feel like guys... in like 10 years, 20 years. So basically, I'm gonna put it out here. The future of dating as a guy below average. Right now, okay, so this is before. This is in the past. Go to a war die. Okay, so that's the way we used to solve the problem. Right? And then we also had get sick, die. Okay? Another way you solve the problem. No big deal. Nowadays, here's what you do. Get addicted to OnlyFans. Ruin your life. In the future, what's going to happen? Get addicted to AI girlfriend. At this point, because so many people that will have the AI girlfriends will have them because of different types of developmental issues. Like, for example, they're disabled. They have mental issues. They have other problems like that. Having an AI girlfriend will be seen as something that is worthy of pity, like being in a wheelchair or something like that. But it will not be something that is culturally acceptable to make fun of, because it will be seen as punching down. So, gamers and gacha gamers will actually become a protected group in 20 years. That's right. Not likely? You're right. It's not that it's likely. It's inevitable. It is inevitable.